beautiful day out in California. Have too many things to do, so we'll do a quick, small, little video here in the studio of Pink Barrio. Let's talk about the ocean heat wave that's going on right now. We have a massive heat wave in the Pacific and in the Atlantic, but I'm just going to talk about the Pacific heat wave right now. Heat waves in the ocean happen, but they're not extreme like they are now. Let's go over to the board and get some information on what's going on and why this is so important. But before we do that, you have to remember that in the last 100 years, 95% of all the heat that has built up on this planet is now in the oceans. The land has not really started heating up yet. That happens after the oceans have heated up to a particular point, and then that heat will stop going in the oceans and will start building up on the land very quickly. Let's go over and look at the details. Now we have to remember that back when the world was all just one continent, supercontinents, there's been at least 3, if not more, that we can look back on and find. But each time one of these continents all the continents came together as one, the temperature increased around the planet about 5 degrees. Which is a lot hotter than it is today, or threatening to do today. It's going to be about 2 degrees in the next 50 years or so, according to the experts. From 1925 to 2016, marine heat waves have increased by 34%. That's 34%. The duration of the heat in the ocean has increased by 17%, so it stays hot longer. And this is an increase of 54% annual. In other words, the average hot day has increased by 54%. This is a very, very big disaster for fish. For an example, on the last, let's just look at this map. When you saw the last heat wave back in 2014, we lost 70% of all the cod in the ocean in less than 2 years. The strange thing about this heat wave, this is California here, Alaska, Russia. This is the Pacific Ocean. We have severe heat here, and then warm areas here. The strange thing is this La Nina is in play right now. Down on the equator, we have a La Nina, which is a cold pool of ocean water, but it doesn't seem to be able to handle anything in the way of heat like this. They're expecting the La Nina to quickly fade out into an El Nino next summer. Now, this is really serious because it kills fish, dolphins, whales, and zooplankton, which is the base of the food plant. The whales go up into Alaska, up into the Bering Sea, and feed on zooplankton and things that are at the bottom of the ocean. Now we're threatening them with oil drilling in that area. That's where the whales feed, where we're wanting to drill. So that means we're going to have to kill off the whales, because whenever you drill for oil, there are oil leaks all the time, which will then poison the water and kill off the whale. It's just ongoing. Humans, we're really quite destructive. What can you do about this heat wave? Well, obviously, stop driving so much. Stop purchasing anything made of fossil fuels, which is almost impossible. I mean, I guess you could buy dirt and rock, that type of thing, but still there was fossil fuels to get it there. But we must get off fossil fuels. Now, there is a huge protest coming up, September 20th. Put it on the calendar. Do whatever you can do. If you're a videographer, put out a protest video. Do something. If you're not into anything, go put a sign outside talking about the environmental protest on the 20th. We need to do something. So, that's it for today's video. Very busy. Going here, going over there, cleaning cars, that kind of thing. Ugh. Chores, you know. the things that you're forced to do whether you want to or not. So I definitely appreciate all the comments on the video, the ups and the downs, and an occasional new subscriber, though I think Google has decided not to let any of the environmental sites have any new subscribers. But you can try it anyway. And until next time.